Hey everyone, here's a quick heads up. The Agile Online Summit is coming soon. You can get all the details at bit.ly/Agile Online Summit 24. Yes, it's all lowercase, all one word. That's bit.ly/Agile Online Summit 24. Stick with us till the end of the episode to know the dates, the tracks, and some surprises we have ready for you. But for now, let's dive into today's episode. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Success Thursday here on the podcast. This week we have Karla Merza. Hey, Karla. Welcome back.
Hello. Good to be back.
So, Thursday, of course, is Success Day, the big question of the week. But before we dive into that, do share with us, Karla, what's your favorite retrospective format and why?
I know you asked that to a lot of Scrum Masters, and I will go against the grain. And I would say I don't have a favorite retrospective format. And this is because I think it's important to feel the vibe of the team. And as I'm working remotely, that's a bit harder. But I usually try to do that in the daily, in the morning, and then have check-ins during the day, and in the second part of the day have the retro. And based on what I find out about the vibe, I use tools such as Metro Retro, Miro, and see a template that works best for that mood or what my assumption of the mood is. In some cases, when I just join a team, I usually use a simple retrospective format, and here we can think about the idea boards website, and it's just a 3-column thing when you can add post-its. And I think it works great because you're still learning to work with each other and you don't want to overcomplicate things.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you say, I want to be aware of the mood of the team, or the vibe of the team was the word that you used. What do you mean by that? Because vibe is a very wide definition, right? So when you do in the retro day, when you have that daily, and then when you have the check-ins during the day, what are you looking for? What kind of questions are you asking yourself?
I ask different people how they are feeling today, how I see if they have jokes in their repertoire or not. I see if they want to tell me what they are going to do in the weekend. For example, if we have a big release that day, I usually know they are stressed, and you can see that by the way they talk. They are talking faster. They don't pay attention to the daily. They actually are in 10 other chats, and you need to call them multiple times to answer you. So there are like small behaviors you can see also by working remotely.
Yeah, absolutely. And being aware of those behaviors is then what gives you the insight into what kind of vibe there is, right?
Yes. So if it's, for example, a very moody or sad vibe, I actually do a surprise for them, meaning that this retro we are playing remote games. Everyone, cameras on, everyone grab a coffee, let's do it. And we play something, I don't know, Scribble, we play Jackbox games, anything that is funny and can lift people's moods.
Yeah, exactly. Being sensitive and of course mindful of the team's mood or vibe is really important. And you just gave a great example, right? When the team's already feeling stressed out, maybe sad, or that they are in a hurry to go somewhere right after the retro, then it may be important to do something like a game to get people present, right? So that they can actually talk and not just be thinking about the 10 channels where there are messages pending.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe something important that it's worth mentioning is that I always give them the choice. For example, if we have a release with a lot of bugs, I ask them, do you guys have the mental capacity to have a retro today, or are you busy with the bugs or other issues related to this release? And I did that a few times. And now they actually message me in private and they say, hey, it might be better not to have the retro today because this and that. And my response is always, sure, but this is an important meeting. So how can we gather feedback without having the retro right now? And sometimes it's, let's have it on Monday, please, or on Tuesday. Other times it's, let's have a one-on-one. I want to tell you this and that. Um, Another thing that I did in the past was send a form with asking the questions just to pick up on what's happening in the team. So retro is a very important meeting, but also like any other meeting, let's be mindful of the people.
Absolutely. That's a great point. Always give them a choice. And of course, then, okay, but how else do we collect feedback? It's a great question. Of course, we do these retros because we want to help the team succeed. And obviously, we want to succeed as well as Scrum Masters. So, Karla, share with us, in your role as a Scrum Master, how do you define success?
That's a great question. For me personally, it's about how people feel, but also how much we deliver. Meaning that if we made a commitment to deliver this sprint, at the end, I would like to see most of it delivered. So it's a good balance between people and delivery. Now I'm working in a safe context and I have multiple teams, but when I joined the company, I was part only of one. And of course, I worked a lot on empowering the team, on fostering a safe environment, on, having a better or a healthier culture. And in SAFE, we have once every 3 months a PI planning, an event in which we look at the next 3 months. And I started working with the product owner before the PI planning with about 3 weeks, started preparing stuff to make sure the logistics are ready. And with 1 week before the PI planning, I find out that one of the other Scrum Masters are leaving. So I needed to take over the second team in the PI planning. Of course, I was very nervous about it. And I knew that I wouldn't be able to prepare all the logistics the best I can
For the
because
second team,
next
yeah.
time. Yeah, for the second team, I had to accept that there might be a failure from my part. However, this PI planning was done in person, although we are working remotely. And I went to the location with the product owners with 2 days before. We managed to do the logistics part with both teams as best as we could. And in the days of the PI planning, I made sure that I talk with the product owners from the first team that it's okay for me to stay with the second team. She agreed, so that was awesome. So I stayed with the second team in the breakouts and in everything they needed. What was the most awesome thing was that at the end of the day, I went to check in on my first team and they had everything planned. So basically, they were like, hey, Karla, can we go grab a beer? And I was looking at them and I was like checking a bit how they did it. And I was like, yeah, you did great. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you that you managed to do everything without me. And I know I'm doing my job right when the team can do stuff without me being present there. They are confident to do it. They are okay with maybe making some mistakes, but they are still like empowered to do it and they are very capable. And I told them that, guys, I hope you are proud of yourselves as well, because I am definitely very, very proud of you. And thank you for doing this.
Yeah, absolutely. This aspect of, you have to step away to help another team and they take responsibility and they get it done. I think that's a great example of a Scrum Master doing things right. Thank you for sharing that story, Karla.
It's one of the greatest stories I have. I'm very proud of it.
Hi there, Agile friends. Thank you for sticking around. So, as I was saying at the beginning of the show, on October 22nd this year, we will have the first day of the Agile Online Summit 2024. The summit will take place from October 22nd to 24th, so make sure you book your calendars as there will be loads of sessions for you to attend, including live QAs with the speakers, networking sessions, and more. This year, we're also organizing regular networking events online so that you get to talk and meet your peers before the summit even starts. So if you want to know more, check them out at bit.ly/Agile Online Summit 24. That's all one word, all lowercase. That's bit.ly/Agile Online Summit 24. You can sign up for a free ticket and get notified when those warm-up events will be organized, so stay tuned. Now, regarding the summit, our opening keynote will be Marshall Goldsmith's exposition of a project he's been working on for a while. That's marshallgoldsmith.ai. And Marshall is an author and also a leadership coach who sold over 3 million books worldwide and has been considered twice #1 leadership thinker in the world by Thinker 50. And you definitely don't want to miss that. If you want to know more about the tracks, here they are. We will have 4 tracks. The first track is Shift from Product to People. In this track, we will explore what we call the third wave of Agile adoption, exploring psychological safety, coaching techniques, and more to unlock your team's potential. In this track, you can learn to foster trust, encourage innovation, and build high-performing teams. Transform your approach and the future of Agile to be much more people-centric. The second track we have for you is value-centric product development. In this track, we will learn how to master product management and ownership by focusing on value. We will learn to identify, validate, and deliver what customers truly need, and dive into customer-centric approaches, experimentation techniques, and continuous market validation ideas. We have to accept that if Agile is to succeed, we have to become value-centric, and that's what we explore in this track. The next track is titled Agile Coaching Masterclass. We want to help take your coaching to the next level and transform team performance. Develop key Agile coaching skills, emphasizing people-centric and value-centric approaches in line with the previous tracks. And we will help you learn how to guide teams towards value focus and effectiveness. In this track, we want to help you unlock the potential of the individuals and the organizations you will be working with. After all, the future of Agile is coaching-centric. And finally, the last track, and definitely not the least, is all about the future of Agile. Explore the trends shaping Agile's evolution. The previous 3 tracks do that as well. Discover real-world success stories from innovative companies pushing the boundaries of what's possible today, and learn how practitioners are evolving Agile practices, gain insights in how to revolutionize your own approach. After all, the future of Agile is here, so let's explore it. You will also have the opportunity to network with your peers, so get your ticket and join our Slack at bit.ly/Agile Online Summit. That's all lowercase, all one word, bit.ly/Agile Online Summit 24. As always, we have free tickets and the VIP tickets, so check them out. It will all be available at bit.ly/Agile Online Summit 24. I'll see you on the conference floor.